Hey, what's up traders, George here and welcome to Forex Gym. This is weekly Forex analysis from 9 to 13th of March 2020. Today I'm going to analyze four currency pairs and we're going to start off with New Zealand dollar against US dollar against Japanese yen, Euro against US dollar, and we're going to finish with the British pounds against Japanese yen. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. I'm making daily as well as weekly market analysis. And we're starting off with the New Zealand dollar against US dollar. This is a monthly chart and we can see the price is been going down. The trend is still down and the price came down here, took out this low, just so this low is marginally lower than this one. So if there were any orders below to this low, it should have already sucked in. If we go to a weekly chart, overall my view on this one as of the big swings concern is down, but we can see that this weekly candle closed nicely bullish, so it looks like it has enough strength to push a bit more higher, maybe another 100 pips, at least where this horizontal line is, which is at 64.30 zone. We have these highs, these lows, and we have these lows down here, so it should act good resistance and will be nice at profit taking a target. If we have a look at the daily chart, this one looks good. As of the short term, it should be good for the bullish side for another 100 pips. We can see that this area looks very good for the resistance, so it's going to be a lot of orders going to be taking a take profit, or the orders going to the short side. So let's see what's gonna happen. If the price gonna be pushing and wants to break it, then of course I'm gonna switch to the buy side, and we continue with the US dollar against Japanese yen. Again, starting with a monthly chart, and the price when tested this monthly trend line, it has this aggressive move towards downside, and now we can see that it's just stalled down to these lows, spike lows, and it's quite undecided what it's gonna do next. Oops. And if we go have a look at the weekly charts, it looks strong towards downside, but I still want the more confirmation for the long-term swings that it will break these lows. Then I will be certainly waiting for the chances to go into the short side. As of the my view, where it might go is around the 102.70 zone. You got this down lows here. We have these lows, so it's a good place to target. Even though the trend looks bearish, the price can retrace for long periods of time. When it comes to a higher time frames such as monthly and weekly charts, price can have a retracement for periods of weeks. So, and the other thing to keep in mind, because the price is of these lows down here, there's a significant zone, and when the price comes down, there might be a lot of traders taking their profits off, which gonna trigger more pressure towards upside. So keep that in mind as well. However, because this zone has been tested already several times and its price is coming down to retest it again, there is a high chance that you will break this zone. I will still wait and see when the price starts breaking these lows. Then I will be looking for a short side, and the target is gonna be around 10200 zone, where these lows are down here. There is a lot of lows, so it's a good place to have your profit taking target. And the following currency is Euro against US dollar. Again, starting with a monthly chart, and price came down for the last month, and after it's taken this low out, it's going higher, and it's going quite aggressively. If we have a look at the weekly chart, I do like these candles for the last week and this week it's closed nice and strong. So the price came up to these highs up here. There's multiple highs on this zone. It came up to these lows as well, and then it has a tiny retracement. If we drill down to the daily time frame, yeah, didn't have much retracement for this week. It has this little bar down, but it's nothing compared to the strength of bullish strength. And I would be definitely looking for this one to get onto the long side. If we look at the weekly chart, this area where this horizontal line is, it is a very strong resistance. So I think price will want to go towards that zone, which is a good 100 and more than 150 pips away, so we can get that out of it. And I'll be waiting for some retracement, certainly to get onto a long side, but for now it has not given for this week any chance to a decent retracement to get onto the long side. For certainly, as of the retracement zones, I personally like to target the lows on a higher time frame. Lows, for example, the person would target this one at 111.26 zone, where you got this weekly low down here, and you got these highs and multiple open and closes. So I will be targeting that, and then drill down to a shorter time frames and get the entry. That's what I'll be looking at for this, and get relatively the tighter you can, the better, because your risk reward is gonna be great. Of course, you're gonna have a chance of getting stopped out, but at the end, the losses does not matter as long as it is your managed loss, and you don't just take a trade and recklessly lose like 20% of your account, and that would of course greatly impact your trading performance. But if you're risking, let's say, 1% of your trading capital, that's your managed loss, that is absolutely fine. And finally, we've got British pounds against Japanese yen, starting off with a monthly chart. And when the price tested this monthly trend line, it handrailed a bit, and then it started to collapsing down. If we have a look at the shorter time frames, like weekly, the price came down here and now tested these lows we have. And for now it is undecided what it's gonna do, because it's sitting this nice support. And let's drill down to a daily time frame. We can see these candles, it has not really decided, it's going up and down, it's chopping around very tight, so it can't really decide where it wants to go. So I would recommend on this one to wait. Certainly that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait until the price wants to ideally break this down, this low here, and then show some strength that it definitely wants to go lower. Then we can work with that and target. For the target, certainly this one looks good at 135.60 zone. You got these two highs here. It could be as a profit taking target as of the first target, and then you can let it to run either down here, or you have multiple lows, or you can target also this spike low, but that will be quite later on. As of the first one, this one as a first target would be a good, which is around 150 pips away, give or take. This is British pounds against Japanese yen, so this currency can move a lot. It can in a day it can move up to 300 pips, so it's a big mover. Okay guys, this was weekly forex analysis from 9th to 13th of March 2020. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm making daily as well as weekly market analysis, and there's gonna be a lot more content in the the future. Also, if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments below, or you can contact me on my social media accounts. The link's gonna be in the description. So I will see you guys in the next video.